Good morning. Doing a morning garden walk on my day off. Broccoli's looking very good, nice and tall. Jalapenos are still doing very well, making some new jalapenos, tons of flowers to make even more. This is really an awesome jalapeno plant. I'm so glad it's doing well. And then I planted green bean seeds last week. So we have some green beans growing. You can actually see the old seed pod on that one. This one over here. So I'm super excited about the green beans. This is a variety from Baker's Creek. They're a bush bean. They're not a vining bean, and they're supposed to be very prolific. They're supposed to be relatively pest resistant. So I'm excited to get some green beans, since the green beans I had earlier this year didn't really do a whole lot. I think I got 2 regular sized green beans out of it, and then it just kind of struggled. I did pull out the tomato plant, the sweet 100 that was here. All the rain that we got from Imelda just kind of tipped it over into the not doing so well. So most of it was dying, so I pulled that out. The okra's doing great, and we have a little friend hanging out on our okra. Hi, Bubba. Frogs are not harmful to your garden. In fact, they eat aphids, and they eat just all sorts of bugs that are harmful. So fine with them hanging out. But the okra plants are getting close to starting to have some flowers, probably in the next week or 2. I can get another round of okra. Here in Houston, we have a very long growing season, and next week we're still going to be around 80 for a high, and then the low is going to be around 60 is what it's forecasted. Okra is also great because they're very heat tolerant. They're very drought tolerant, so they definitely don't need as much water as most other things. My dill's getting tall. I've already used a few sprigs for canning. Oh, weed. Let's pull you, weed, get out of there. So I've used some of the dill for canning already, but I'm excited for it to get a little bushier so I can use it for cooking more stuff. These are my Brussels sprouts. They're also looking good. I'm finding some of the leaves towards the bottom. I'm just picking those off. It's gotten munched on or a little spotty, probably from just being close to the ground and water. I have a weed here that I just have not. I can't seem to get the roots of, so it must be pretty deep. Let's see. My green peppers are doing well. I have some that are actually about to pick. So peppers don't have to stay on to mature. They stay on for color changes. So you can actually pick them anytime that you are ready. And then I still have some pimento peppers. These I am waiting for them to turn red. Those ones are getting pretty big. But I might just pick them and can them. One hanging on this little branch hanging down. And I have one down here. No red bell peppers on this back plant yet, but flowers. So just a wait and see. My cucumber plant, I went through and cleared off all the dead leaves that I could, dead vines, just to clean it up. So it's looking a little bit scrawnier. It is making a lot of new growth still, like this. And I did have, where is it? Oh, there it is, under that leaf. The yellow cucumber there. I had another one I saw getting big over here. So it's still trying to make fruit. I did find some more stink bugs. One was a very small infant, not a nymph, which is, they're red with spiny legs. I haven't seen any of those, but I did find a small one that I smashed. Found some adult ones I tried to smash. So I think at this point we're getting towards the end on this guy, just because those stink bugs have, I think they've introduced some type of a bacteria to the leaves, and it's trying, but we do have, and I don't see where he is now, we do have these, oh, he's over there. I don't know if you can see. He's on the black pole. There. That little bump, that is a spider. We have these little black fuzzy spiders, and I've seen them take down dragonflies that are 3 times, even up to 10 times their own size. So I'm hoping that he's hanging out and taking down some of these, any nymphs that might come up, and that's maybe why I haven't seen any, but we'll see how it goes with that. We might be able to get some more out of the season, but worst case, I will convert this bed into a fall bed for, I have some beets. Hi, Bubba. Hey, beautiful. What you doing? I know, you're ready for breakfast. 1 second. I'll convert it to a garden bed and put some beets. I have 3 types of radishes I want to grow, and I'll use the bed for that if these don't do well. I've been able to make a lot of pickles and just eat these for fun, so I've gotten a lot of use out of them. This jalapeno plant's back to making jalapenos. This one I've seen some flowers on and good growth. It's a little yellow from, I think, all the excess water that came with that tropical storm. And this has been the issue with my tomato plants, is they start to get these spots on them like that. And I break those branches off so that they don't spread. Just pick you off in hopes that they will just grow and not get sick. But that's happened to a lot of my tomato plants, and then they do get sick, so I'm not really sure about what to do about it as of yet. My cucamelons are looking fabulous. Look how tall they're growing. And even the small ones that just needed a little patience, that one, this one's already hanging onto the trellis. This is what I'm probably the most excited about, is these cucamelons. They're vining. They're also called Mexican sour gherkins, and they should take over this trellis and get little cucamelons. And then I have my curly kale, doing pretty good. Again, some of these are, just gonna pick off some of these leaves that are yellow, spotted from laying on the ground. And I'm just kind of pinching you off too, so that the plant can just not focus on putting energy into those unhealthy leaves, and keep doing better, especially now that we have cool weather. It should do better. I have over here, my zinnias are blooming, and I'm absolutely in love. Absolutely in love. Look how gorgeous she is. I've got another 2 about to bloom here, another one about to bloom here. This one has bloomed twice, and I have another sprout coming up on the side, and then I have my hibiscus. It has a bloom here, ready to go, and it's looking okay considering all the weather. And then my kumquats are here, just waiting on these babies to turn orange. That one might be starting. These tend to turn and get ready to be harvested around November, so we're in October 1st now. Huh. And then my mint is putting up some fresh mint from the roots. And my basil has been trying so hard to go to flowers, so I'm just gonna let it. I'm gonna let it produces these pretty white flowers. It attracts pollinators. I'm just gonna let it go. That's what pretty much the whole thing will look like soon. Lavender is still doing okay. Thyme's doing okay. We've used a bunch of thyme for cooking. Chives are still just hanging out. And the rosemary's getting tall. And that's my garden. Right? That's our garden.